right, guys, it's lunchtime. It's probably about 80 out, hence the sweat and the balding hair. But point is, you got to get it when the getting's good. You know? I think maybe it was Bertie Mae White that said something about if you ain't got the mustard, lick the jar. Like, if you're out of mustard, lick the jar, son. Get it while the getting's good. So, the point is, I could wait till after work when I'm tired to run, go for a jog and a walk, and get my lemonade, which unlimited sips, if you're not a member, totally worth it. But I work within 0.7 miles of a Panera, so I can take a good mile and a half. My lunch is supposed to be 20 minutes, but if I clock out, it can go longer because I'm not getting paid. So I can clock out, take a run, make sure I stay clocked in for the amount of hours to get my work done. I force myself to burn calories and energy midday, so I have no excuse when I'm tired later. I can just watch my movies, veg out, and shower. But the point is, when you have energy to do something for yourself, do it. And operate from your reserve for everyone else. So yeah, I have obligations to work. I got to finish my shift. I know that. I can't leave. I need money. They need someone to do the work. So I'm already roped into that. But what I learned from my first career when I was in charge, add as much into your day as you can. Get it all done. Doing that, I had a salaried job with a productivity bonus, and I was able to bonus within 3 or 4 months when they told me it would take over a year. I did that by, number one, not taking a lunch break, which means I could see 4 more patients a day in that hour. Also meant if I wasn't busy, I could leave an hour earlier. I also took minimal notes. I charted by exception and didn't lock the charts at the end of each visit. So if I saw 30 patients, I'd have 30 open charts at the end of each visit. I'd go back, fill out the other things other than the exception. I could usually remember the patients pretty well, and even if I couldn't, I assumed that since I charted by exception, the rest was normal. I could chart normals and make sure that I've billed for everything I actually talked to them about. Because inevitably, you talk to a patient about 3 or 4 diseases and only bill for one, then you get less money. So I was able to take credit for the work I did do. And in doing so, I doubled my salary. I went from $95K a year to the final year, I only worked 6 months and I made $110. So in 6 months. So there you go. So productivity all pretty much has to do with scheduling or doing what I'm doing now. I'm cutting a parking lot instead of a road. Sweat in my eye and it burns. By doing this, I shave 5 minutes. So get back 5 minutes quicker, get back on the grind, and no one's gonna care. So I told my manager I was leaving. She didn't care. She doesn't care. My work's caught up. Once I keep my work caught up, we're cool. So that's what we're doing. So I will see you on the flippity flap.